Hey guys, Chuck House of Mopar, welcome back. Back at it. I don't know what I'm going to do today. The Coronet, the satellite, okay? I don't know what, I got an idea what I'm going to do. Anyway, if you're new, welcome. What I do around here is I fool with these old Chrysler Plymouth Dodges, no Chryslers, but a couple Plymouths and a Dodge. So right here we got our 65 Satellite, Louise. Pull her out of the barn and start a YouTube channel that I use to occupy my time. So we're named Louise because the first owner was named Louise. Anyway, so what we got here is a well-preserved, attractive older woman. Has a little bit of Botox injections. Over here we've got a super well-preserved older woman that married a plastic surgeon. So anyway, yeah, enough of that stupidity. So, last videos, I put these on, got the bumpers on so I don't be banging stuff. I put some insulation in the doors. I can't do it back there, I think, because it's just going to be, there's too much stuff in the way. So in preparation for putting in the headliner, I am going to paint the roof, pull the headliner bows out, which I don't know what this piece of tin or whatever is what does it, and I am going to put that headliner crap in there. Okay. I think I'm going to get the heater box in too, and of course there's insulation on the firewall for that. The heater box, and we'll just see what we can do. I don't have the lock in the trunk deck lid yet, trunk lid, whatever, so I might do that. You might have seen that these wiper mechanisms are in there. They're all in and going to stay. A smart guy might have done the heater box first, but I just was a little paranoid because I didn't take that apart. I didn't know what I had. I didn't know what it turns out I did have everything to put it back together. So anyway, yeah. I use this stuff for insulation. Frost King something. FV516 Lowe's carries it. So it's not much. It's going on the floor in here, but it's aluminum back. There it is. Can't hurt, especially putting aluminum up in the ceiling. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it stick or not. I would think if I paint it, it'll stick just fine. But when I did the doors, it wasn't wanting to stick, so I had to squirt some of this on the door itself. Anyway, let me clean out this crap. I'll be using Rust-Oleum gloss black in there, and I don't know if I will use a hardener or not. We're going to find out. Okay. All right, let's see what we have here. Time comes to put that insulation down. I will be I'm gonna wash it out in the driveway. I got enough air holes left here that most of it will go out. Now the headliner, I think I'm gonna take it to Kevin's Upholstery, the guy that does stuff, just because man knows what he's doing. I've done headliners. Now my question is, these clips, the headliner, I have to look, boys. Oh no, those are the teeth. Okay, good. We're happy. We're happy. Oh no, we're not either happy. Hey, gummit. I gotta figure out how to take the bows out. Well, how about just doing that? Oh, that's pretty cool. At least that one did it. Now, as it is, the bows are right there. So I mean, when the time comes, doing the headliner is going to be a SUX because you know, they're right against it, sliding it in, whatever. Okay. Now the one bonus is I do have these little gems back here. Still, the little guys that go on the head, the thing, so you can pull it tight and it won't, or pull it tight, and these things don't all flop forward. Yeah, this thing's peculiar. I'm going to get this done. We'll get the dash in because I need to make sure these power up. Okay. And the other thing is you got to get the trim on because there is a hole right there that the outside C-pillar trim goes through. All right, let me set up here, and I'm not cleaning this roof at all. I will lay some. I'm going to lay some towels over top of the quarters and the doors just because don't need paint getting in there, right? So point you where you need to be. I don't know if I'm going to have you guys set up and watch me fool with this or not, painting it, but I'm all suited up now. I think I'm even going to put a thing on my head. I don't want to, yeah, paint will be everywhere. Be blood and feathers everywhere, boys. Yep. Okay. Okay, boys, we're gonna take a little break here from the music. There was a linkage here. Nothing that I ever had. Okay, the blower motor goes in there, and so anyway, wherever that is, I don't know where the blower motor is, but anyway, so this gets bolted on here and holds the motor in. All right, the cowl, whatchamajigger, it goes on here, and that goes around the blower motor. Mine was good. I was happy about that. And this is the vacuum that runs the heater valve that's out there. Let me give you a little look at that. All right, so this is where it laid. I actually have videos from back when I was doing this stuff. That's vacuum powered. When the engine goes in, I'm gonna take that out. All right. So anyway, this is actually hard, but it's going in. The blower motor. Okay, so I've got it. I had this gasket, right, which I thought went on the other side and fit into the hole. That's not how it works. I'm looking at my old videos. You'd think there'd be a seal here. Maybe I just don't have it. Maybe I need to make one. And the other thing is this deal. You'd think it would stay shut after the cowl thing's in, right? But it's not. And there was no linkage on here. I don't know what to do anyway, because this is vacuum powered. I put a little lithium on there, you know, and all the vacuum tested well, including the one out there. Now I just got a grommet I stuck in here, you know, over the counter thing. And there's the ground for this guy. Yeah, I'm not sure where Greenie goes. Anyway, so yeah, it pops in through a hole in the heater box somewhere over there. But I don't know. I got a call into Joe Succi. I'm gonna call him, in fact, and I asked him about this linkage. I don't know what on earth it could possibly do, you know. I don't think it does anything. Could be another car, you know, where they use the same cowl setup. C bodies in 65. I don't know. Anyway, that's where I'm at. Hoping to get this sucker put together here before too long. And yeah, all right. I'll let you know when I find out. Okay, I think we're gonna have to put a fork in this sucker for a minute. My minute ain't gonna matter to you guys. There is a rubber gasket that goes around there. I have videos on my laptop that I took, mostly about other stuff for this, but I can see the remnants of one at the top in that video. So it would go around there. This goes, gets pushed in, everything. The question, now I just talked to Joe Succi, Mr. 63 to 65 B-body guy, about what the heck goes on here. All right, I did not have anything in there. Here, let's see if we can show you guys. Okay, when the vacuum moves, what's it gonna do, guys? I just don't know. And then the question is, another question, what keeps this thing closed? I don't know. I can't imagine they'd allow fresh air to just blow in like that, you know? I don't know. Anyway, stand by. The next clip will have me have this figured out, I hope. Okay.
Several days later.
Yep, several days later. I got my parts I've been waiting for. This gasket. I think I'm going to take and bead blast this. And then hit it with some VLR vinyl leather rubber stuff. I think Mother's makes it. So the other part I was waiting for, I think I can show you a picture I have of it, is this little doodad right here. Okay, now you've noticed it's not rusty. I gotta put this on. Dadgum. But it goes on here, guys. Okay. And the vacuum, not putting it on yet. I guess, you know, when the thing moves, it pulls that shut. That's letting fresh air in. I guess. AC car, right? I didn't have this on the other car. Satellite. I guess. So anyway, yeah, let me clean that one piece up and finish this up. Oh, the other good thing, the fun thing that, if you see this video, you know my laptop's fine because it was, it didn't come up the other day, so yeah, right now I don't know if I'm gonna lose everything or not. All right, boys, here we go. All right, about how this went. Let's see here, boys. Boys. How we go back together. Let's see. Like this. There we go. Okay. This is a pain. Yep. There we go. That makes all the difference. This would have been easier if the motor was on first before I did this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, boys, the question I'm going to have, that's in there. The question I have is thus. Do I hook up this thing first and have it pronounced? Or do I open it? Or whatever. Got a new seal on there. I don't know. I'm going to put it on. And it's not fun putting this on, fellas. No, it sure isn't. Let's see. This ain't easy. All right. What a female dog this was. Whatever, I guess, guys. It's weird. So I'm gonna hook this thing on here. Probably should put some grease on there. That little booger. Beyond weird. Okay. Booger. All right, guys. I guess that must be like the cold air, just a constant recirc, cold air return. When you want some fresh air from outside, you'd move the thing. Where's it at? Shoot, pulls it shut. Crazy. Crazy, man. Crazy. Don't want to talk about some 50s technology. You're looking at it. Yeah, you are. All right, well, she's back together now. Cool. All right. All right, boys, there it is. All the heater boxes in, wipers. What are we doing this video? I've been at this for a minute. Yeah, it's a lot of little knick-knack stuff. Nicknoid, I got the lock on the trunk. I should have showed you that. It was rusty as hell. I blasted it, blew it out, washed it, lubed it. I always hit stuff with satin clear so that it will not rust. Over here I've got my parking brake assembly, and this was rusty looking like that would be. I just hit it with phosphorus, white phosphorus, yeah. Ospo, what is that stuff you clean pools with? It's a rust encapsulator, so it made it look like that. Of course, I repainted this, and this was in good shape. That'll go in pretty soon, and the dash will go in. The engine needs to go get mated up with the trans, and we can drop that in. I got a problem, boys. I cannot find my trans cross member any freaking where. You know, I've had it out, farted with it, and I don't know where it is now. I've looked in a lot of places. I tend to put stuff inside cars, you know, and let it sit. It's not in this car. It's not in the CUDA. It's not in the Satellite. Yeah, hopefully that shows up before I have to go buy a new one, blast it, and all that fun crap. Anyway, boys, that's it. I don't even, I'd like to recap what all I did here, but honestly, it's been a while. I don't have my other video clips yet because they are encapsulated on my dang laptop that will hopefully come back to life. Anyway, thanks for coming along. See you.